Hello, welcome. My name is Lisa and thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to do a gentle yoga flow with the emphasis on breath and becoming more in the present moment. So really noticing how breathing and gentle movement can bring us into the present moment, calming our bodies and then our mind, and ultimately finding ourselves just a little bit happier. So we'll need a quiet place, and we'll need a yoga mat or a blanket or a towel, or if you have carpet, that'll probably work as well. So we're going to start with the seated position, the posture. So finding our shoulders over our hips, finding a seated position that makes you feel grounded. We'll take our arms down to our knees, and then we pay attention to the spine as it elongates and grows higher, the crown of the head reaching upward, and then feeling the back of the neck reaching long. Just holding there for a moment, noticing just the posture. If the hips become a little tight, you could also sit up a little higher on another blanket or maybe even a small pillow. But right now, let's go ahead and lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Inhale, squeeze gently at the top. Hold the breath for just a moment and then exhale out through the mouth and let those shoulders just drop down. Inhale, fill up, exhale, and let those shoulders just drip on down and relax. One more time, breathing in, filling up with breath, and then exhale, letting the shoulders just drop down. And then noticing, how did that open up my chest? How does my posture feel now? So we're going to practice this breath again, but in my favorite way is to think of it as a 360 degrees. So think of your rib cage expanding like a balloon and then exhaling and coming back in. So those ribs are very malleable, so they do expand with our breath. So let's take our hands and we're going to place them around our rib cage. So fingers are kind of in the front, thumbs are around the back, and then let the shoulders drop down again, realign the spine, and then feel your fingers just kneading into the front of the ribs. Find that V shape there. Let your thumbs kind of go up and down and feel the ridges of the back of the rib cage, and then just hold there. So this rib cage houses all of these internal organs, all of these important muscles that we use for breathing. And so we're going to feel it expand, that 360 degrees. Again, let's breathe in through the nose and exhale out through the nose or the mouth. Shoulders are relatively quiet, so keeping those shoulders down. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time, breathing in, remember the balloon, and exhale. Nice. So let's place our hands back on our thighs or our knees. Palms can be up or down. And we're going to layer that breathing with a quote that I found from Thich Nhat Hanh. And it says, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. So breathing in, we calm our bodies, we tell ourselves that, and on the exhale we smile. Now your smile may not be a physical smile, it may be more internal. So whether you physically smile or not, it's what comes up naturally for you. So let's begin to breathe together again and silently saying, breathing in, I calm my body, breathing out, I smile. I'll do a few for you at the beginning. So shoulders are down and back. Ribs are going to open 360 degrees, inhaling through the nose, breathing in. I calm my body, exhale, breathing out, I smile. Breathing in, I calm my body, breathing out, I smile. A few more times. We can close our eyes or keep our gaze down at the ground. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. And the rest of the quote goes like this: dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Dwelling in the moment, in this present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. So we're going to continue with that breathing. Let's take the right leg out to the side, well, kind of diagonally. Pull the left foot in and sit up tall again. Find the posture so that we can breathe more efficiently. Pull the right toes back and then lift the arms up. Think of lengthening that spine even more. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Fingertips up, hips are heavy down. Let's rotate from our waist or above the waistline, and then we're just going to simply take the hands either down to the floor or our shin. Some of us may be the foot, but we still want that length. So we're just rotating and lengthening. Inhaling and exhaling. One more inhale. Breathing in, I calm my body. Exhale, breathing out, I smile. Good. So let's go ahead and take the left hand. We're going to reach it up again, and we're going to spiral back behind us a little bit. We're going to come into a side bend over, but we have an option. We could make it a little deeper if we want by bringing the right foot in, stamp it down, and then lift up and stretch a little bit more. Feeling the opening through the chest, through the abdominals. And then let's come back around, have a seat, take a side bend over towards that straight leg. So just lifting, relax the shoulders down. Breathe in, open up through the left side of the body, and then come back to center. So we'll take the left leg out this time, pull the right foot in. Same thing on the other side. So sit up nice and tall, find the posture, foot in towards the hips, reach up, lengthen up, 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 up. Inhale, then exhale, rotate, and then hinge forward, pulling the left toes back, try to get that energy line there, and then inhale and open up through the chest, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, breathing in, calming. Breathing out, relaxing, and stretching this wonderful body that we have. Coming up, let's lengthen the right hand up, find that elongation. Take the hand here, side bend simply just over, or bring the foot in, stamp it down, and lift up, reach up, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then come back through. Finding the side bend on the other side, remember this foot, flexing the foot, reaching up and over, really feeling that right rib cage opening, expanding with the breath, and then coming back to center. Let's find our hands and knees, so quadruped position. We're going to move through some spinal articulation, so align the spine so the crown of the head and your tailbone kind of reach out so you know where that's your beginning point. We can keep the tops of the feet down, or we could curl the toes underneath. So on the breath in, bend the elbows and send the chest forward as we reach back. So there's a little bit of a sway in the back. Exhale, curl the tailbone underneath and send the spine high, and exhale. So inhaling, pressing forward. Exhaling, just scooping, curling, pulling our tailbone underneath us, stretching that back, inhaling, stretching the front side of the body. Keep moving with your own rhythm. Staying in the present moment. Closing our eyes sometimes is a really good thing to really feel what's happening in our body. And coming back out. So let's untuck the toes if they are tucked and start to slide the hips back. We have an option in this child's pose to either reach the arms forward or cross them and let the forehead rest down on the forearms. So holding here, relaxing the shoulders. I encourage you to find that 360-degree breathing so that you feel the front of the rib cage into the thighs, the back of the rib cage opening up towards the ceiling or the sky. So a few breaths here. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. So we're gonna bring ourselves up and we're gonna turn around this time to come to a seated position with our feet on the ground, only to roll all the way down. So we're gonna be in a supine position on our backs. We're gonna be opening up the hips. Really basically we're gonna be doing a tree pose. If you've ever done a standing tree pose, that's what we'll be doing with a little twist. So let's go ahead and bring ourselves down to the ground, either by the elbows rolling down, extending our bodies long, and then reaching the arms a little bit out to the side for some extra support. So we'll start with the right leg. So the right knee is going to pull up. It's like we're tracing the foot against our other leg. Open out to the side, and then let that foot come back down, back to center. So there's some rotation going on in that hip. So bring the knee up, open out to the tree, and come back down. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hips are squared upward. 1 more time. Inhale. This time let's hold the position outward. So hips are square upward. You could even flex this foot if you want. Holding that tree position. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, only to bring it up again. 1 more time, but this time we're going to plant the foot down. Take the arms a little bit more into a Y shape. And then we're going to press the right foot down as we lift the hips up, and we're going to look past that right arm. So see, I'm making some space here. Take a breath in. And then exhale, let your head go back to center, gaze up. Again, push down, lean the knee over, and open up the body underneath. And exhale, return. 2 more times. Inhale across. Stretch, exhale, and come back to center. 1 more time. Pressing it across. Push down. Use that foot. Open, 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 and then come back around. And settle back down with both legs extended. Arms are to our side of our hips, and preparing for tree on the other side. So bringing the left knee up, open out to the side, keeping our hips square again, and lowering back down. Tracing up with the toe, opening out to the side, and coming back down. 2 more times, lifting up, inhaling, breathing in, I calm my body. Exhale, I smile. One more time, good measure. Bringing it up, let's hold this one. So really feeling everything, tightening up a little bit, your abdominals working a little bit harder, hips are squared, shoulders are down. Holding that tree for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down, only to come back again to find ourselves in that twist. So plant the left foot down, open the arms a little higher up, push the foot into the ground, and bring the knee across and look towards the left. Create space. Exhale, come back to center. Repeat. Inhale, push down, lean the knee away towards the right, look to the left. Back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Sequencing, ribs, back, and hips. Let's bring both knees in towards the chest. We're going to wrap the hands around the back of the legs. So feel a little bit of a bend in the lower middle back, and roll the ankles just a bit. So they can go any direction. Just get a little bit of looseness going on there. And then let's let the heels drop down. Draw the shoulders down and back. And then just curl your way up. Curl your way up into a nice tight ball position. Inhale. Hold. And then exhale, release. Placing our feet on the ground a little wider, about the width of your towel or your mat, so that the knees can gently drop inward. So there's a sense of widening through the back of our pelvis. Let's hold here for about 4 rounds of breath. So your own pace. Palms are facing up, arms are open, relaxing, closing our eyes. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. So let's begin to feel the knees separate out, and let's roll to one side. Pause for just a moment, and then bring ourselves up into that seated position and find the posture. So crossing the legs in front, finding that beautiful posture, shoulders over the hips, taking our hands either down to our knees, palms up or down, just whatever feels right to you. So 360-degree breath again, inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Thank you for joining me today. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.